Hi, my name is Matt Spronowitz. I'm the Executive Director of Sustained Farms. Last week we talked about plant mascots, and the idea was that if you customized your plant and you made it into something that you really loved, you were going to pay closer attention to that plant and take better care of it. And so today's lesson and activity is something very similar to that. Other than plant mascots and your actual plant, one of the ways that you can customize this is by designing your pot. And I think one of the easiest way to do that is simply by painting it. So I found that a lot of people in their garage have terracotta pots, just like this. And these, if we're being honest, are a little bit boring. And so I think creating a design on your pot with pens, with markers, with paints is one of the ways that you can make your plant a little bit special to you. So in front of me, I have a few examples of pots that I have painted or friends have painted. And they can be really simple, like it's just painted white and there's a Sharpie design around it. This one, similarly, pretty simple, just black paint and then a white paint design over the top of it. Then you can get a little bit more intricate with some fancy designs here, or in this one I painted, I drew on trees and then painted around them to create kind of a fantasy scene. So what I do is I take the plain pot and I take a Sharpie and then I just simply draw on the design that I think is going to work best. And then I take some paints. They can be whatever colors you want. I have these little samples in my garage from old painting projects, and so that's what I'll use today. But you can really use any kind of acrylic paint that you want to design this. Or you could simply use Sharpies and just design the pot that way. I just finished painting kind of the first coat of this pot. It definitely needs to dry and I need to do one more coat. But I think it's turning out pretty cool. I used a bunch of different colors and just made a weird design, and I know that a plant would look really great in here. A few tips at home: if you don't have a terracotta pot, feel free to use anything. Go into your recycling bin. You could quickly paint a plastic container, and that could turn into a really awesome vessel for a pot too. One other trick is I paint the inside of it, just the lip, so that when the dirt comes up, you still get to see a little pop of color underneath. And I usually like to paint the bottom as well. So in case I decide to hang it, you can see a cool design on the bottom as well. So hopefully you enjoyed this activity. If you liked it, let us know. Subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends and family. We'll see you on our next video.